Jenny here from Waxwing with a quick tip on how to do the Fielder bust dart. So when you're laying out your bust dart, I've already started it. I'm looking at the wrong side of my fabric and my center point is up here. I've laid it out very gently and gently finger pressed, looking at my grain line here. And I can see a nice straight cross grain here, a nice vertical grain here. So I'm feeling pretty good about the shape that I'm getting here. The most important thing I want to show you is there's a little triangle that shows up from the top part of the dart that is going to be nice and equilateral. And that's how you know that you've got your dart in the right spot to get started. So what that is it's right on your pattern piece. So you've got these two notches right here, and this is going to, come up. And this notch and this notch are going to line up. And you get this nice little triangle when that's done right. So you want to look for that triangle. And once you have that triangle, and once you feel like you're looking at your grain line and it hasn't gotten, pushed around anywhere between the dart and the bottom here, then you might want to draw a line that gives you what starts as your 3/8 inch seam allowance and then ends right at that center point line there. So I'm using a big erasable pen to do this. I'm going to start at my dart line, and I'm going to give myself my 3/8 inch allowance all the way through the cut part, and then it's going to go and taper down to 0. So my line's going to look just like that. All right, so once I've got that, I'm just going to throw a couple of pins in it. And then you can take it over to your machine to be sewn. Always start from the outside here. And then when you sew, drop your needle, do a little bit of a back stitch, go all the way across. And when you get to the end here, you want to take one stitch right past it. And then you want to tie that off manually from the inside. And then you've got your bust dart. When you go to press it, on my other side here, I've already pressed my bust dart. Here too, just like with the shoulder seam, the shoulder dart, you want to really use a tailor's hammer, a curved surface, in order to press this down. It really helps a lot. If you don't have a curved surface, then I would recommend just finger pressing this down, because you don't want to warp around the point and make it like really pointy. It's really easy to do with linen. So just keep that in mind as you go forward, and I hope this was helpful.